Okay, I am having a full circle moment today. I'm not gonna say what I'm doing right now, but let's just say it is something I may later regret. But we'll see. So, I don't know, it's a really weird full circle. It's like the beginning and the end of a chapter of my life, so it's kind of strange. But I'm about to go and do it. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I need to pick something and I need to get ready. And I woke up a little earlier than I usually do. But it is 10:48 right now. So I was playing Minecraft today, but right now it's like 6. I'm about to go get food with my mother. Okay, it's 7:52 right now. I just got home, so I'm probably gonna play some Minecraft or something, I don't know. But low-key, I was gonna edit a video that I need to edit. What? But yeah, I was gonna edit, and then I found a story that I started writing back when I was still in college and realized, oh my goodness, it's a good story. Like, I'm actually invested in it. And I was reading it, I'm like, oh, I actually don't remember how it ends, because I mean, I do, but like I don't, like I forgot how some of this plot lines ends. But I luckily created a brainstorm sheet on a different like Google Doc, so I wasn't looking at it when I was looking at the story. But you know, it's actually, I think it's pretty good. So maybe I was reading it just like, I was just reading it, so I didn't end up editing. But it's not that long, it's just, I was very intrigued as to what it was, so I read it twice. But no, I actually think it's good. Low-key, proud of me. Good job, Courtney. So it's 2 a.m. and I'm a little hungry, so I might go make some sunflower seeds. Okay, so I made a blackjack table in Minecraft. I don't really know how to play blackjack, so I played it like once before, and that was like right before I left college. So yeah, also I'm like actively rendering, so I don't know why I'm filming right now, but it's whatever. But I want to tell you guys about like the story I wrote. It's not done by all means, but I think I'm like, honestly, I want to finish writing it just so I know how it ends. Like, obviously I know what's gonna happen, but I just want to know like how we get from point A to point B. But I guess that's my job, to figure out how we get from point A to point B. But no, it's actually, I think it's really good. Basically, I wrote it when I was like deep into my like, oh, I miss theater vibes era kind of stuff. Oh my god, hold on, I need 2 hands for this. Okay, so basically I wrote it during my theater, like when I still like theater, but like I was missing it a lot in college, so I wrote a story. And basically it follows this girl who is involved in theater. Okay, she started as a freshman in the second show when they were freshmen, because she watched the first show and was like, oh my goodness, it's so good, like I need to get involved. And so she, yeah, you were there. No, I'm kidding, I don't know. But yeah, so she does crew and stuff with her best friend, and her other best friend acts. And then their fourth friend, he doesn't do theater, but he's like there, you know. So yeah, that's like this scene, like the set, you know, and stuff happens. It's just, it's crazy. I love it. But yeah, no, so that's exciting. What was I gonna say? Oh, basically what I wanted to say today was kind of like a full circle moment. I don't know, well, I do know, but basically, so I'm proud of myself though today, because like I said, I was like, I might do something I may later regret. I took that exact phrase from a video that I made almost 2 years ago on June 17th. So when it's June 17th, 2 years ago from that day, basically on that day was the day I told my ex that I liked him through a letter that I like wrote and drove to his house and left it on his porch. Okay, so first, that's like, what's it called, because I gave my ex something. I haven't told anybody about this. Like, nobody knows that I did this until I did it. My ex knows, obviously, because he was there, but, and now you guys know it. Like, I haven't told none of my friends this. But basically, so I wrote him a letter, and I actually gave it to him in this one thing that I made for him a bit ago. I didn't want to, like, leave it to waste, but I just put it inside of it, and then I gave him the thing I was gonna give him, because I didn't know when I would, because there's just never a good time to give your ex a gift. Like, that's kind of strange, but I didn't want it to go to waste. So yeah, there was a letter. That's the thing, there was a letter in it, and the letter, it didn't say at all what the first letter said, because the first letter was me like, I like you, like blah blah blah, you know, like whatever. This one's more like, I don't know, it kind of was like closing the door, closing the chapter kind of vibes, you know. And today's June 3rd, which 2 years ago from today was like, throughout our past entire relationship, we always mention like, oh yeah, June 3rd, you know, like it's June 3rd, you know. But June 3rd was a day that I kind of mark it as the beginning. Hold on, sorry. So I kind of marked June 3rd as like the beginning of our like relationship, even though he didn't know I liked him. Like, because I don't know what day I started liking him. I don't know when. I just know on June 3rd, like, he liked someone else, but I liked him, and like I tried to be a wing woman. It did not work. So June 3rd, I like, in my mind, is one of the beginnings, you know. So me and June 3rd, we broke up on January 3rd, so it's been 5 months since we broke up. So June 3rd goes crazy, apparently. But no, so I gave him this letter that like is closing the chapter after, like, how we literally began the chapter is by me giving him a letter. And then I did it on June 3rd. I like am closing the chapter on the day we literally, like, or I literally opened the chapter. I feel like he opened the chapter like the day I gave him the letter, but I opened the chapter, opened the book on this is so, why am I using metaphors? On, what is it called, June 3rd. So I don't know, I think it's interesting that that's how it is. But honestly, it actually makes me happy. Like, it makes me happy. Like, if I'm gonna let go, at least I'm doing it in a really like full circle, beautiful way, you know. I was writing about it because I was just writing, you know, for fun, and I was like, you know, it's been 5 months, like, of us being broken up, that I'm not over him. And I feel like a big part of that is because I just simply don't want to let go of him yet. I don't want to move on. But I think now, like, I think I'm gonna be okay with moving on from here on out. Like, I don't know. I feel like before I was always like, yeah, I'm gonna move on. And then in my head, I'm like, am I? But like now, like, it's so perfect. Like, the end is just so perfect, you know, with June 3rd, the letter, like every piece of the puzzle is fitting into place, I think. And, you know, if this is the end, it's a pretty end. It's very pretty. So I'm glad that it's ending like that and not the way it ended, January 3rd, which, like, that sounds like, oh, I'm mad that it ended like that. But no, it's fine that it ended on that day. I'm just saying that it just wasn't as well thought out, you know, theatrical. No, I'm kidding. But you know, I don't know, I feel content, I feel good. So yeah, here is to moving on. I will say, I was reflecting on me giving him this letter, and I feel like, you know, a part of me did want to throw out a rope to see if he, you know, grabs onto it. And I did want to see, like, you know, if I open the door, will he walk through it, kind of thing. But you know, even doing that and him not, you know, walking through the door, or him not responding, or him not doing anything else, like that in itself is a response. And I feel like that in itself is enough for me to know, like, okay, yeah, like, you know, it's time to move on, you know. But that's my mindset on that. So here is to moving on and getting better. And I will definitely have my setbacks and my ups and downs, but I definitely do think I will be okay moving on. And wait, sorry, sometimes when I record it, like, the memory card dies on me, so I kind of like to stop and restart so I can make sure it doesn't do that while I'm filming a long thing. But I actually don't know what I was gonna say. OMG, that's embarrassing. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh no. I had a thought in my mind. Hold on, let me think about it and I'll get back to you. Okay, I think this is what I was gonna say. But what I was gonna say is I'm finally going to allow myself to let go. I feel like the thing before is always I want to hold on, you know, maybe as friends, or like hold on to the idea. I don't know, I was holding on definitely with like, okay, let's be friends. I feel like, do I think exes can be friends? Yes. Okay, this sounds weird because I'm just now saying like I can't be friends with my ex, but the reason why I'm saying that is because I know that if I stay friends with my ex right now, I'm doing it just to keep him in my life, you know? Does that make sense? But I feel like down the road, after I actually like let go of him, if we somehow become friends again, great, you know, like I feel like that's possible. I feel like we can do that. I respect people who like are able to have good friendships with their exes. Like I think that that's fine. But for me right now, knowing my mindset right now, knowing what I'm thinking, I don't know if I will be able to be friends with him. I don't know if I can, just because I know that I'm doing it as of right now. I'm not speaking for future Courtney. I have no clue what she's thinking. But as of right now, if I am like, yes, I'm gonna be friends, I'm doing it just so I can stay in his life, because I don't want to let go of that side yet. So I think being okay to just like lose him as a whole, whether or not it's as a friend, boyfriend, like acquaintance, like just knowing like I will never speak to him again, and that's okay, you know, which sounds awful. Like right now I'm not in that mindset, which is why I'm not over him, but I think that's where I need to get to. And then if we ever become friends, you know, then we become friends. Like I don't think it's that crazy of a concept, you know, but it's fine. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that's kind of what's been going on in my brain. So yeah, I don't know if I said this in the vlogs, but I had him blocked for like 2 weeks, I believe. I unblocked him so I could call him today and let him know like, hey, I left something on your porch. Actually, I did call him because I was gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be at your house soon, you want to come out. He did not want to. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I called him. He didn't answer my first call, so I called him when I was actually at his house, and I was like, are you home? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I have something I need to drop off. And he's like, okay, just leave it on the porch. I'm like, okay. But no, considering it was like I wanted to say goodbye, it was kind of a little like whatever. But no, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I'll be honest, I've driven by his house a lot. It's not even near my house, but I've driven by his house. Basically just because like, I don't know, it's like, it's a little comfort for me, I guess. And as I was like losing him, it was still like, you know, it was therapeutic to like cry outside of his house, like while I'm driving. That sounds really bad, but it was fun for me. It was fun for me, just know that. But no, today after I was leaving, I was like, dang, this might be the last time I'm ever going to his house. Which kind of, you know, I don't feel that bad about it. I do feel kind of excited. I don't want to say I'm gonna start a new, I mean, I guess you have to start a new chapter if you're ending one, but I'm just excited to allow myself to you know, let go and just like be myself. I mean, I guess I've always just been myself, but I'm excited to just let go and breathe and whatever. But let's hope she comes. Let's hope she comes. Let's hope now that I'm accepting it and stuff, it'll go. But I don't know. I think I need to block him again. That sounds really bad. My dear my ex, if you are watching this, I'm not blocking you for like a problem that you've done. Like it's not personal, okay? I swear it's not personal. The reason why I'm blocking you, if I do, I feel like I'm going to, but yeah, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next few days. But the reason why I'm blocking him is because I feel the urge to like, I not like text him, but like I don't know, like, ugh, help me explain while I'm confused. I just feel like I'm waiting for a text that will never come, and so if I block him, it will never come, you know, because it's always like, oh, like I'm waiting for a text, but maybe it'll come. But like, at least if I have him blocked, I know it will never come, you know, like I know, so I'm not like waiting out for it just in case, you know. I don't know. Okay, it is 3:54. My time to go to bed. I go to bed super late in the summer. It's so bad, but I go to bed so early in the school, so you gotta balance it out, you know. Balance it out. I don't know why I'm going to bed so late every night, but it's okay because I'm gonna go now. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, what's more to see you. Bye. Usually though, when I do stay up this late, I do set my alarm. Not for like an early hour, but for like noon, because you still gotta wake up, man. You still gotta wake up, you know. But yeah. Oh, something's in my eye and it kind of burns. It might be my lotion, which is not very nice.